My name is Becky Crook. I graduated last year, December of 2013, with a Bachelor's of Science in Environmental Studies. I chose to focus on plant ecology and local food systems as a student. So through a lot of my studies, I became increasingly aware and interested in local food and local food production. And so I found this KU Student Farm, which was probably the most formative pathway that I took in college. And the people that I met and just like the importance of that organization in my own personal growth and pathway was just astounding for me. It offers a space in North Lawrence where students can go and learn how to grow your own food, grow organically and grow with other people. There's a pretty sizable community garden out there, and that's what I did for 2 years. I became an officer of the organization and helped organize fundraisers and helped organize work days, and really just took it and ran with it and really developed my leadership roles. And it really just developed this passion that I'm still continuing today. Environmental studies is such a broad topic that it's really important to be able to take classes from many different fields in order to meld this pathway that you want to take. So one of the things that I really loved about the environmental studies program is the freedom to take classes from different disciplines. I took a lot of classes that were in the biology department, plant ecology, ecology and evolutionary biology, within the environmental studies department, ethnobotany, and the permaculture class. So I did a year of independent study with Kelly Kincher in the environmental studies department, and I focused on prairie restoration. And so I did a semester of study focusing on what happened to the tallgrass prairie, the native ecosystem here in northeast Kansas. And then I studied prairie restoration and what we can do to restore the prairie that's been lost. Through one semester of my studies, my senior year, I was an intern for the Native Medicinal Plant Research Garden, which is on the same land as the KU Student Farm. And so that is an area where there are large beds of medicinal plants that are grown on that space, including a lot of butterfly plants. So there's a monarch way station out there, meaning that there is a good diversity of flora for native butterflies to go and have host plants and feeding plants. And it's a really beautiful space that has a lot of diversity of insects. After graduation, I started coordinating the community garden in 9th and Mississippi, the Lawrence Community Garden Project, which is actually the oldest community garden in Lawrence. And it offers a space for any community members to come and grow food, including students. And so we've been working to develop a partnership with the KU Student Farm after my graduation so that we can have a space closer to campus where people can learn to come and grow their own food locally, just right down the hill. So at the Student Farm, there is a community advisor role. So as I've graduated and have moved on, I'm still a community advisor. I attend meetings and I still help organize and educate. There are folks that are community advisors that are graduated students, people who were never students, but people who are leaders in the community and know a lot about growing food and know a lot about education. So there's this multi-generational community out there that's really aimed just to help people get involved in growing their own food, which I think is very important for communities to be able to know where their food comes from and be able to do it together. I've never found a way to connect with people in that way, and it really changed my life. So that has really been the most formative experience for me in college.